welcome to the YouTube channel Riens Design. If you're searching for ways to infuse vintage charm and a cozy vibe into your living space, you've come to the right place. Today, we are diving into the delightful world of Grandmacore tea table styling, where nostalgia meets warmth and elegance. Whether you're hosting an intimate tea party or simply styling a corner of your home, Grandmacore decor embraces the beauty of vintage patterns, charming accessories, and timeless aesthetics. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay inspired by more design ideas and styling tips right here on Riens Design. Before we begin styling, let's explore what Grandmacore is all about. Inspired by the cozy and nostalgic interiors of our grandparents' homes, Grandmacore celebrates floral patterns, lace doilies, mismatched china, and vintage treasures. It's about creating a space that feels lived in, warm, and utterly charming. For tea table styling, this means embracing soft colors, antique tea sets, and thoughtful details that evoke a sense of comfort and familiarity. The Grandmacore aesthetic perfectly balances timeless elegance with a personal touch, turning even the simplest tea table into a visual delight. The foundation of your Grandmacore tea table styling begins with selecting the right table. Look for tables with a vintage appeal, such as distressed wood, delicate carvings, or ornate legs that tell a story. A thrifted or heirloom tea table can bring authenticity to your Grandmacore setup. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Imperfections, like small scratches or faded finishes, add character. A round or rectangular table with a slightly aged look sets the tone for layering charming decor items while offering ample space for teacups, treats, and decorative elements. One of the hallmarks of Grandmacore tea table styling is the use of linens that add texture and personality. Opt for lace tablecloths, embroidered runners, or floral pattern doilies to set the base of your table. These vintage-inspired pieces instantly add softness and elegance, giving your tea table a cozy, inviting vibe. Don't be afraid to layer different linens, for example, a neutral lace runner atop a soft floral cloth. This layered look adds depth and visual interest while staying true to the Grandmacore aesthetic. A beautifully curated tea set is essential for Grandmacore tea table styling. Look for vintage-inspired or antique tea sets featuring delicate floral patterns, gold trims, or pastel hues. Mixing and matching different sets also works wonders and creates a collected over time look. The more nostalgic, the better. Display teapots, teacups, and saucers in a way that highlights their charm. Place the teapot at the center and arrange the cups around it with small spoons, adding a touch of practical yet decorative detail to the tea table. Accessories breathe life into your Grandmacore tea table. Vintage items such as ceramic figurines, old candlesticks, small antique clocks, and glass vases add a sense of story and character. Include charming elements like a brass sugar bowl, ornate napkin holders, or a tiered cake stand for serving treats. Consider adding a small bouquet of fresh or dried flowers in a vintage pitcher to complete the nostalgic appeal. These thoughtful details help make your tea table feel welcoming and exquisitely styled for any occasion. No Grandmacore tea table is complete without floral arrangements. Flowers are the heart of vintage styling, instantly softening the space and creating a natural, romantic look. Opt for fresh blooms like roses, daisies, or hydrangeas in pastel hues, arranged loosely in a vintage vase or jar. Dried flowers, such as lavender or baby's breath, also work beautifully, offering a rustic, long-lasting alternative. Place a small arrangement as your centerpiece or scatter mini bouquets in mismatched glassware to add texture and charm across the table. To elevate your Grandmacore tea table, consider layering textures using vintage books. Stack a few old hardcover books with worn spines and faded pages to act as platforms for accessories like vases or teapots. This simple touch adds height, dimension, and an academic charm to your setup. Add additional textures like crocheted coasters, woven placemats, or a soft knitted throw draped casually over a chair nearby. These layers bring warmth and sophistication to the overall look, enhancing the cozy vibe. Candlelight is the perfect way to create an intimate, nostalgic ambience for your Grandmacore tea table. Use antique candle holders, taper candles, or even small glass jars filled with tea lights for a soft, glowing effect. Position the candles in clusters or symmetrically across the table to balance your arrangement. Candlelight adds a subtle warmth and vintage charm, especially during evening tea gatherings. It complements the overall aesthetic while creating an atmosphere that's both cozy and visually enchanting. Personal touches, like handwritten notes or name cards, can transform your tea table into a truly memorable experience. Use vintage-style paper or small cards with delicate floral borders to write simple greetings, quotes, or guest names. These tiny details add a thoughtful and elegant layer to your styling. Place them near teacups or tie them with a ribbon to napkins for a polished look. The effort of adding handwritten elements enhances the cozy and personalized appeal of Grandmacore decor. No tea table is complete without delicious treats, styled to perfection. Think scones, Cookies, macarons, and miniature cakes displayed on vintage cake stands, glass domes, or mismatched china plates. Incorporate floral designs, lace doilies, or edible flowers for an extra touch of charm. A visually appealing presentation not only delights the taste buds but also complements your Grandmacore theme. By styling desserts elegantly, you can elevate the tea table to feel both luxurious and inviting. Lighting plays a key role in enhancing the Grandmacore aesthetic. Beyond candles, use vintage-inspired table lamps or string lights for a soft, ambient glow. Lamps with lace shades or delicate bases work perfectly for the vintage theme. If you're hosting an evening tea, dim the lights slightly to emphasize the warm, nostalgic vibe. Layering different light sources creates a magical atmosphere, making your tea table styling feel cozy, timeless, and perfectly inviting. To stay true to Grandmacore styling, incorporate antique tableware and utensils. Silver-plated cutlery, vintage teaspoons, or decorative butter knives with ornate handles add a subtle elegance to the tea table. Look for mismatched pieces at thrift stores or flea markets to achieve a charming, collected look. Place cutlery delicately beside your teacups and plates, adding another layer of vintage sophistication to your cozy tea setup. When styling your tea table, consider a soft and harmonious color palette. Grandmacore thrives on pastels, neutrals, and muted tones. Think creams, blush pinks, soft greens, and powder blues. Balance these colors across linens, florals, and tableware for a cohesive, timeless appeal. Use pops of gold or brass for added elegance. By keeping the colors balanced and calming, your tea table will exude vintage charm and a serene, cozy vibe. thank you for joining us today on Riens Design. With these tips, you can transform your tea table into a cozy, vintage-inspired masterpiece that embraces the warmth of Grandmacore. From delicate florals and antique tea sets to personalized touches and soft lighting, every detail contributes to a charming and nostalgic setup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Riens Design for more inspiring content on home styling and decor. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Happy styling, and we'll see you in the next one.